Hello guys, this is Olizandri bringing you some gameplay on Rust today, which probably is not the best map to be bringing you this game type, which was a viewer request a long time ago, back in a Karachi gameplay. I'm playing Demolition basically, it's the long way round of saying it. God, YouTube intros, sometimes they get a bit awkward. Other games I've done requests on from that video are such things as Foul gameplay, which I did the world's worst commentary on with my lovely morning voice. It sounded gravelly and pretty much dead to the entire world, which I will never ever replicate again. Even though I know a lot of people like these alternative commentaries nowadays, like Raging Amish has been doing some drunk commentaries where he ends up turning into this incredibly random chatty guy. You should go check them out. Yeah, he's a bit random. It wouldn't work with me though, sadly, because when I'm drunk, which is very rare because my dad has been a heavy drinker in the past, so I think he passed on this kind of like gene where I'm somewhat immune to it. Alcohol as a whole. I need to drink a fair bit to get done. I'm talking knocking down the spirits. Beers just don't cut it. They don't do nothing. But I'm just turned into a state the obvious drunk, so it really wouldn't go well with me. A drunk commentary from me would be something like, "There's a guy over there, I'm gonna walk over to the guy and I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head. Now I am putting my gun to the back of his head and I'm shooting him in the head. And now his blood is on the wall. I'm happy. There's a curb, let's step up the curb. Oh, I stepped up the curb." That's me when I'm drunk, so that's why I don't do it that often. I don't even strive to get drunk. That was a bit of a random tangent, I know, but I don't think my girlfriend's ever seen me drunk. So, yeah, that kind of thing's not really in the question for me. Plus, it would probably be the world's worst commentary. I mean, actually, nothing could be worse than my morning commentary, can it? Anyway, one of the other requests I've managed to fulfill in my past is RPD gameplay, which I'm actually bringing you again today on Rust. The last map I did an RPD gameplay on. Now, I started off the first video I did on Rust. I stated how much I hated the map, and it actually turns out that in commentary terms, it's ridiculously good to me because I get really good scores. I mean, I think every single Rust game I've played since that point. So the nuke itself, where I thought I was never going to get nuke on Rust, I wasn't even going to bother trying, and I just thought, yeah. And got it first time, and then followed by the TDM where I just slaughtered everyone ridiculously fast with an RPD, and then followed that up with this one here. I think that's all 3 Rust matches I've played since that point in time where I've got a really nice score. I've done the job, I've won the game, and so I pretty much bring you 3 Rust consecutive matches in a row, which I think is a pretty neat thing. So about the RPD gameplay, strangely enough, I want to put a disclaimer on that because I actually have one-man army on the class, and I never realised. I had this massive head cold during this time where I was playing with these guys, and I had sore throat, headache, gunky eyes, and my head wasn't really there. Well, it was there enough to shoot people because that just made me feel better. You know, when you've got like those kind of illnesses, a simple cold, and you all of a sudden start feeling like, woe is me, this has never happened to anyone before. I've now got the world's worst illness. No one has ever had a cold this bad. All these cancer sufferers and whatnot, that don't got shit on me. That kind of stupid feeling sorry for yourself attitude when you've got like one of the world's most poxy common illnesses. Where you're being stupid basically, and you're just out of it. So when I picked the class, I thought, yeah, RPD, I'll go over an RPD for Rust. I remember it being good for me. I never realised that it came with OMA. So I've got OMA challenges appearing during this video. And the thing I don't realise is when I keep trying to change to secondary at certain points in the video, and you'll see me having like a mental moment where I'm trying to figure out, I didn't press the start button. What's going on? Why is the change class screen up? And I didn't know how to cancel it, even like later on in the game, and I was just like, oh, let's hope no one comes around the corner. I don't have it pro, so it's not 3 seconds. Now, I must have put it on the class at one point because Oma is so nice when used with a light machine gun. It is the proper way to use a light machine gun, in fact. So it's the proper way to use the Oma perk as well. I mean, no douchey little tubing, I'm not going to swear, tubing little douchey guys, I'll just keep it at here. I'm not going to use danger close or anything. This is the way you should be using Oma as a replenishing system. So bringing you a bit of that today. It's a completely different perk setup than I would usually ever use. I mean, this is actually probably my first game with one-man army. 10 prestige, first game with one-man army. Oh, this is the way you start a round. Triple kill, followed by total team annihilation. That's how you do it. Anyway, I want to talk a bit about the gameplay here, because I've got some other things to get into. So I was playing some Team TAC with these guys, and I met them through St. Zayad pretty much. One of them is actually in my clan, Georgia T, and the other guys I think have their own clan. So we weren't playing as like a full clan party. I'd never played with these guys before. And they're these game battles type guy, basically. I'm such a public player, I just prey on the weak. I'm like, as I said before, I'm like a wolf who preys on a herd of sheep and drags them off. Where these guys are like lions facing off against tigers. They play games battles, they play against all the people, and they've got the necessary skills to win in it. And by skills I mean they're drop shotting like the floor is made out of rubber. Ping pong back up and down, dropping people like it's hot. That kind of thing. I don't even know why I said that just then. And I mean, when they quickscope, they can actually quickscope. I'm not talking like the public guys that go around, they go horribly negative, spam loads of bullets at you, and you're there with an assault rifle, and you're just like, why do you try? And then you shoot them in the face 3 times and laugh. And then you see them again a couple of seconds later, and you're actually pretty much comfortable in yourself to just walk right up to their face and knife them, because you don't think they're ever going to hit you. I'm sounding a bit cocky right now, aren't I? But I was just trying to find my way amongst these actually really decent players, skill-wise. I mean, I can't quickscope, that's why I've got a class called it. I can't drop shot properly for some reason. When I try to drop shot, I only hit my knees. I don't know why that is. I can't hold down the stick for long enough, which is really freaky. I've not conditioned myself to. So I was just trying to hold my own with these guys, and I thought, well, the best way is they're going to do all these they were doing all these game battles call outs, they were communicating really well, and it was really awe-inspiring, and I thought the best way to do this is to defend the sites, and that's the best way I can go about it. They can go off and kill people and do all the actual clutch stuff like plant a bomb, and I will just make sure from the back that we win, if you know what I mean. They can be the aggressors, and I'll just chug away, and I'll get these kill streaks up in the air, because I'm very good at kill streak whoring, as we all know. So I was just trying to fit in as a pub player, a pub scrub, and I think I did it pretty well. I got one in the comments from Tuna Treats, one of the guys, that at the end of this match, that he's amazed that I can go at a game like this and only die a handful of times and end up with such a good kill to death ratio. So while the games battles guys, they're very much geared to rushing out there and eliminating all targets, at the same point in time they admired me for the way I go about my game in staying alive and just making sure things happen, he says, as he dies really randomly to a guy that it looks like I should have completely and utterly murdered. So I was quite pleased with that. So that's basically how this gameplay came about. It's a game of Team TAC. This is the first enemy team that actually didn't back out on us, because we were absolutely rampant that night. I mean, we started off with these guys playing CTF, and every time we'd face a full clan, they just quit before the end of the game, and it was really pathetic. It would be nice to give you some nice gameplays of people, full 10 prestige teams and whatnot, but they all quit. They all quit. This doesn't happen really in TDM or whatnot, but in objective game types, everyone quits, and it's so lame. I don't understand it. I mean, just play the game and have a bit of honour. That kind of thing. So, what bringing this game, basically. I've got one last thing to say, because I feel I've been a bit random in this commentary, and I've gone off on so many tangents, and it probably isn't cohesive in any way, shape or form. I've made A-lister on Enve, which is the successor to LGU in definitely spirit, ethics and everything. It may not be at LGU anymore, but it's a lot better. As I said, go check it out. It's in my box for box now. I've made a list, which means I'll be able to post more videos up there and I'll have more opportunities to grow bigger in the future. I mean, it's not Machinima, but it's a bit more personal, and it's something I'm really pleased about getting. So I just wanted to announce that for you. It's like I'm slightly going up in the world, and I'm really chuffed about it, needless to say. So thank you. Wouldn't have happened without some of you subscribers here who are Envy guys, who like my videos and all that. I'm going to put up a link to my latest video again, because I didn't do a trailer vid to it just because I've been working so heavily this week, and I'm going to start doing some heavy game playing again now. Get some more Modern Warfare 2 votes, get my reflexes up, because I'm pretty much definitely going to get Black Ops nice and early. Let's leave it at that. So I'm going to be well trained, practice and oil to give you, hopefully I'll get a holiday from work and give you a lot of nice Black Ops gameplays at the start. So I've got plans. So yeah, just want to say cheers guys for supporting me this long. I'm like a couple of subs away from 1,000 right now, so I want to give also a reminder to leave me any questions for the kind of like vlogging question and answers video. So please do that as well. Please check out the link that I'm going to put up at the end of this vid. Go see my Envy vid. It's a scripted commentary. People don't really like them that much, but it's talking more about Black Ops and how I intend to evolve my video making. In fact, link will go up sometime around now, because I intend to do a lot of camera work and possibly a lot of work with friends that I play with. So you'll be seeing some of that, and I hope it will be original when Black Ops comes out. So I hope you'll enjoy it as subs. So yeah, cheers for watching my gameplay, cheers for watching me play an objective game type, which is probably not everyone's cup of tea. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for being here. I'm about to hit 1,000 subs and it's all down to you guys, so really, cheers, thank you, bye.